to me in my life. I've traveled all my life. Now, the trip that I really wanted to do, and I wanted to make this such a surprise for all you Eagle friends. I can't believe now they're banging here at the airport. I'm at Dallas Airport, I'm stuck. It absolutely sucks. So what happened was we flew late out of Vancouver via Dallas. I'm supposed to get a connecting flight to Orlando. Seems to be straightforward, right? Straightforward, but it wasn't. It wasn't. We were 30 minutes delayed, so I ran out. I was one of the first, and I came to the gate, and the plane was still there. But no, they had wonderfully. This is American Airlines. They had wonderfully given Jan Lester, hi. They'd wonderfully given away my seat, so there was no connection to Orlando. So I said, well, fine, okay, I'll stay overnight. I'll do what I have to. Go next morning. Well, all the flights are booked out to Orlando. You can't get to Florida. All major airports are booked out. So I'm staying here overnight on Dallas Airport, Terminal A, and I'm heading back tomorrow to Vancouver. Isn't that insane? Yeah, it's a shame. And shame on American Airways. Shame on them for, messing things up and just booking without any care for passengers whatsoever. So that's probably the last time I ever fly American Airlines. I've had enough of them. And so I'm taking all my luggage here. I got my wonderful, I took so much equipment with me. And I really wanted to give you a lot of great live streams, Something great will come out of this, yes. Well, the thing is, of course, so I'm staying overnight here at the terminal gate so that I don't, that the whole of the US is now government shutdown. That means, especially Dallas seems to be, as far as I've learned, if you get out of the airport, it's going to take you a long time to get through security here because the TSA, the poor buggers, don't get paid, right? They don't get paid. I feel sorry for them. Yeah, it's so disappointing, isn't it? Yeah, it's crazy. So I'm going to spend my night here talking to you. No, don't worry. I'm not going to leave you that long. I'm going to spend my night here and take the 9 a.m. flight back tomorrow morning. So my luggage is going to go back. I just made one seat they had back to Vancouver. So get out, Trump, please. So anyway, so even I am suffering from everything, So anyway, so here's plan B, plan C, and so on. So I can't see these wonderful eagles. What happened? Okay, let me just repeat myself. So I flew Vancouver, Dallas, right? 30 minutes delay, American Airlines. And then I ran like crazy. I mean, I'm not the most fittest person, but fit enough to run like crazy. With my long legs, I ran from Terminal C to Terminal A. And I had 10 minutes. I saw the plane there. I said, yes, I made it. And then the gate was closed. They look at me. And you know what the truth is? I could have gotten on the plane, but they gave away my seat. That's insane. They could have checked that I was going to make it, but no, they had to give away my seat. Well, they're giving me a refund. The hotels I won't get back for that I booked in Florida. But anyway, that's the least of the problem. So I'm sitting here, Terminal A, amusing myself. As you can see, everything's empty here. Wrong, yes, wrong. Wrong, kid, huh? It is. Well, let's keep a sense of humor. So here's all my beautiful luggage. You can't believe how much, let me just show you. All this is photographic equipment of the best kind. I prepared for days for this event, for the eclipse, the lunar eclipse, for the Southwest. Harriet is waiting. Yes, Brenda, isn't it? So I was sitting there full of, you can't even grab a glass of wine. Yeah, all the shops are closing. I'm going to have a long night here. I got lots of sparkling water here to amuse myself. Maybe I should get drunk, yeah. But I have no company, so I'm probably going to sit there all night and do something silly, right? Whatever you do at the airport at night. American Airlines. That's right. Wow, this is just awful, isn't it? Yes, Meadow, it is. Jan, sorry to hear this. Yes. Well, you're here, right? So anyway, I got enough electricity and enough Wi-Fi to get me through the night. So tomorrow I'm taking the flight back at 9 a.m. Getting back to Vancouver, and I will not give up on the lunar eclipse. I will not give up. I'm going to pack my car and I'm going to find a spot in British Columbia where I can find, it's going to be overcast everywhere, but I have looked for some regions in the Okanagan already where I can broadcast the lunar eclipse that I promised to everyone. So I do not let people down, I don't. Had I known, I would have taken you for meet you. Yes, oh, you know, that would have been so nice. I'm going to sit here at Dallas Airport. I don't want to get out. They gave me a hotel room, but what's the use of leaving when the TSA completely breaks down here? Sorry, I feel sorry for them. I'm not accusing the TSA, okay? I'm not accusing them. I'm just sorry. They are in such terrible trouble. They're not getting paid, and Dallas Airport is one of the worst hit airports. So I'm not going to line up for hours to get through security. I'm going to stay here overnight. It's just too much for me, okay? That's the reason, okay? So at least I'm through security. Gonna fly back again. So yeah, that's life. So no Harriet, no M15. No Romeo, no Juliet, no Samson, no Delilah, no girlfriends of Samson, nothing, right? And that's that, yes, you're a trooper. But I won't give up, I won't give up. I just wanted to tell you, all my friends, I'm sorry I have to disappoint you. I'm really sorry. I really tried, okay? Gentlemen, if I had beach in Cocoa Beach, I would have put you there. Oh, that is so wonderful. And I would have enjoyed any company here in Dallas. I really would have. And thanks for your comments. Yeah, they will get back pay. Yeah, well, they're giving me a full refund, of course. But I didn't want a refund. I wanted to go to Florida. I wanted to go to Orlando, you know. And it's always positive attitude. Yes, yes. Yes, it is. It is, kid. It's always about positive attitude. I'll never, ever give up. Never. I just didn't want to let you all down. I was so excited to broadcast the Florida Nest to you, and then the lunar eclipse and everything. Even the Canadian TV phoned me and said, Christian, are you broadcasting from Orlando? I said, yes. But I'm not going to let people down. I'm going to find a spot where I can see the moon on Sunday night, okay? Thank you for trying. Yeah, Jackie, I really did. Too far to drive. Yeah, you know, I had a rental car in Orlando Airport. I had to cancel that too, of course. Yeah. Oh, you're in Dallas. Yes, Dallas Fort Worth. Not a bad airport, actually. Not a bad airport, but not good enough to make a connection. And this was an American Airlines connection. It's not like you're going from one airline to the next. No, they could see me. They could see me. And I ran faster than anybody else on that, you know. I did. I overtook so many people. I was completely pouring sweat. I thought, I made it. And I come at the gate and the plane's still there. And I knew that something was wrong because they gave away my seat. They thought, he'll never make it. Ah, well, I did. So here we go. That's such ridiculous, yeah. And they admitted to me. They said, Christian, they said later, the lady was very apologetic. She said, the plane was fully booked. That's why you couldn't get on, and we can't put you on tomorrow and can't put you on after that. Well, same airline connection. Isn't that ridiculous, gentlemen? Because Dallas, isn't that the hub of American Airlines? Isn't it the hub, or is it Phoenix? Which one is the hub for American Airlines? Isn't it Dallas? Isn't that supposed to be the thing where they do things best? Not only that, but that's the last flight to Orlando. What are they waiting for, right? Yeah, it is. It's Dallas, isn't it? It's Dallas. That's Dallas. That's American Airlines. And they can't even get their own act together. And as I said, the plane was still at the gate, and they wouldn't let me in. It's just ridiculous. 10 minutes, yeah, 10 minutes. Oh, well. Anyway, so I'm going to amuse myself for the night. I'm flying back to Vancouver. I'm going to not give up. I'm going to see that. I'm going to get my car fully packed, drive on Saturday. I'm going to study the weather maps. I'm going to probably work with some meteorologists to find the best possibilities. Thanks, Mark, for suggesting that. And I'm going to broadcast the lunar eclipse to all of you. I will do that. I promise that. I will not let you down. I will not let you down. Okay, good luck. They could get you to Atlanta. You know, that's interesting, Brenda, you say that. I asked them, can you fly me to Fort Myers? No, fully booked. Can you fly me to, what else did I say? Miami? Nah, we can put you on standby. I said, forget it. I'm not staying here over to get on standby. You must be out of your minds, okay? So that's not good enough. So that's why I have to make a decision, right? I'm not going to stand there on standby all the time. That's not what I came for. I paid a lot of money. I booked this thing, okay? I did everything I could, okay? I'm getting the money back, but that's just not right. They can't put me on a standby or something. you know, that you pay for, right? When it's their fault. It's their fault. But, you know, of all the flights I've done in my life, I have never, ever had this situation. I missed flights, but they were usually, they would get me on the next flight or whatever. I've never had a situation where they said, sorry, you know, can't do anything, so sorry. Well, don't, I'm sorry too. I'm more sorry about disappointing all of you than, I'm not sorry about myself. I don't feel sorry for myself. I'm just sorry that I have to disappoint people, okay? That's what I'm mostly sorry about, because I made such a big announcement out of this. Okay, anyway, I think I've jabbered enough now. Don't worry about us. You're very kind. You're very kind. But I am like that. I just want to be a very reliable person. That's the German side in me. There's reliability. You know, when you say something, you do it. You do it. What a sweetie you are. Oh, that's so kind. Hi, Kristen. Glad you're safe. I'm very safe here at the airport. You know, I got this candy store there. You can see there's a candy store in the back, but it's closed. It's probably opening tomorrow at 6 a.m. So I'm slowly going to see the ghosts here of Dallas Airport. Ooh, it's going to get spooky at night. We all love you. Thank you so much. Oh, that's so kind of you. No disappointment at all. Thank you. Yeah, and I will. I will not let you down. I don't do that. I stick to what I promise, and I will find a place. I'll drive to the Okanagan or whatever, and I will find a place. It's closed down now. Yeah, they're closing. I'll give you a quick walk around. You know, I'm going to walk around here, and I'll show you what it looks like here at Dallas Airport right now. Wait a sec. Well, at least I can get my feet going again. So here you go. So there you can see all the shops. All the shops are closed down now, right? It's cool, yeah. This is Dallas Airport at night, okay? So it's all nice for you to look at. It's all closed, right? It's all closed. And yeah, that's what it looks like, right? There we go. That's me in the middle of nowhere at Dallas Airport. And only ghosts stay here at night. So soon it's going to be then midnight, and it's going to be 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m., and my flight's at 9 a.m. How's that? Love the tour. You're also kind. Did you get a camera equipment store? No. My camera equipment is fine. Let me just show you. Hang on. This is my wonderful camera equipment. I've got it all in this huge bag, pounds and pounds of camera equipment. Everything's fine, and it's not in my main bag. I keep only tripods there and the heavy stuff, but all my good camera equipment is always with me, and it has to be with me, right? Phew! Even McDonald's is closing. I thought McDonald's was open 24 hours. Isn't that so? He's carrying it with him. Yes, I am. I'm rolling it along. I'm rolling it along. And there's the sad American Airlines. Look at them. Take a good look at American Airlines. That's them. Yeah. Even here, the drunker shop is closed.
May I have your attention, please? Candy Goodwin, please report to the nearest courtesy phone and dial 331.
Can't even drink a glass of wine here, hey? Shaking my head in total disgust. It is. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, so I can't even drink wine. No, it's all closed. Everything's closed. It's shut down, complete shutdown. So I'm going to look for a nice quiet spot here. Connecting flights, there you can see there's everything about connecting flights. Let's see where I am tomorrow, somewhere. Yeah, well, somewhere tomorrow morning I'm flying. Anyway, give me thumbs up. Be nice and give me thumbs up. That's so kind of you if you do. No politics. Oh no, I'm not having any politics here. I'm just saying American Airlines sucks. And that's the truth. If that's political, I don't know. But that is really the truth. Because they let me down. I didn't let you down. I did not let you down. That airline let me down, okay? I'm allowed to say that. I am allowed to say that. Okay? This is the truth. They let me down. That is the truth. Yep, and it wasn't the first time. This was only the biggest letdown I've ever... Look, hey, I'm going to show you something. Look at all the people. Look at... Do you see those people? Watch this.
Please report to the nearest courtesy phone and dial 331-124 and important message.
Now, what do you think those are? Those are people who have lost their connections like me. Look at this. That is what's going on here at the airport. My goodness. It's terrible. It's terrible. Yes, that's the truth. This is a fact. This is a fact. Those are long queues now. Long queues, late. People looking for connecting flights. They've all lost their flights for whatever reason. It's really a catastrophe. It is. Oh my goodness. Very interesting, isn't it? Yeah, what's going on? I don't know. I've never seen it like this. But there are queues that are crazy, and there are about 3 people. There are about 3 people who are looking after them, and every single person takes about 20 minutes to deal with. I was lucky when I came. It took only about 15 minutes, but they took me 20 to 30 minutes, right? 20 to 30 minutes. They took me. They took to the. Now the queues are so long. It's incredible.
Your attention, please. Candy Goodwin,
Yeah,
please
so
report to the
that's
courtesy
a
phone
reality
dial
nowadays. I hope it'll improve one day.
34125 important
I really
message.
hope so. I don't know what's going on. But look at this. I'm just going to show you that again. Wow, huh? Stop flying, America. Well, that's American Airlines right now. Look at that. There you go. Wow, huh? Wow. Well, now you know I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Yes, it's a lot, isn't it? It's a lot. Well, let me sit down now. Anyway, I'm not upset anymore. Seriously, I'm not. I'm just disappointed. Okay, so I'm not upset. Let me just sit down. Let me just sit back down. Okay. There you go. Which airport? Look at the back. What does it say there? Which airport do you think this is? Can you see that? What does it say there? Exactly. That's what it says there. Got it. That's the airport I'm at. Yes. You got it. Delta flies through. Yes, they do. They do. They are direct. But the guy next to me, he was going to fly to Fort Myers. He was flying, and he also lost his flight. Everybody didn't make their flight, and they're standing in long queues there, trying to rebook. Flight after flight after flight. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Orlando, yeah. So yeah, that was the connection. That was the connection I was supposed to get here from Dallas Fort Worth to Orlando, which seems a very normal trip. I mean, my goodness. I've flown so much through my life, but I've never had this situation. I mean, I've stayed at airports at night. That's okay. This is a decent airport. Don't get me wrong. I don't mind it really. I'm just disappointed. I was so wanted to go to Orlando. I wanted to show you the Eagles. Well, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm going back home, and I'm going to make the lunar eclipse. Dallas is a nice air. Yes, it is a very nice airport. Oh, I completely agree. Dallas is a decent airport. I completely agree, and thank goodness it's a decent airport, because that's why it's going to be nice. I just wish they would have some restaurants open at night, okay? It looks clean, and it is clean. It's very clean, and they look after the airport very well. It's just that I think the airline is not doing a very good job, right? To say it mildly, they're not doing a good job. They're not. They're very polite, don't get me wrong. They're very polite, they're very apologetic, but it's just overbooking and crazy things going on. Yeah. I will, yes, I'll get home. Tomorrow morning I'm flying at 9 a.m. is my flight. I got an exit row seat with my long legs, which is great. And it's fine, you know, honestly, and I'm not here to accuse anyone. It's just, I'm just disappointed, that's all, right? And I'll get over it. I'm such an optimist. I want to show you the lunar eclipse on Sunday. That's the most important thing. The lunar eclipse on Sunday. So I'm going to study the weather map overnight here and make a plan. I'm going to make a plan. Okay. Okay, my friends. Anyway, thanks for listening. Maybe I'll give you an early morning tomorrow, and you'll see what I look like early in the morning, right? Yes, there's a saying, yes, when you're home you can watch. Yes, I can. Plan B. You know, kid, there's a saying, a boer maak 'n plan. That's a South African saying, a boer, which means a farmer makes a plan. That's always like that. They're very set. They make a plan. They make a plan. We make a plan. That's it. It's very therapeutic. So I'm going to give you a 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. broadcast, and you'll see. So you might see me lots of coffee. Yeah, you know, Starbucks is also closed. That's a disappointment. I wouldn't care. Why do they all close at night? I mean, why? I don't know. I thought, you know, the major things they would be open, but they're not. So I'm going to have to look for some coffee. Well, that sucks, doesn't it? Yeah. We'll keep you company. You know, the good thing is I'm running here on Dallas Wi-Fi, which I have to applaud. Dallas Wi-Fi is fantastic. So it's all free and it works very well, especially at night, because nobody uses it here except for me and a few other guys and ghosts. Hey, hey, Mr. Ghost, I just said, you know, I can't even see clearly anymore. Gentleman Ghost, all these ghosts running around here at night. Man, yeah, me and no coffee would be bad for the airport, yes. Yeah, they have good Wi-Fi, don't they, Jan? They do, Jane, or Jan. Yeah, make my head and prayers, thank you very much. See, they're making arrangements. Yes, they are. Yeah, they're making arrangements here. They're cleaning everything. No, they keep the airport very clean, they do. Marvelous job. It's so much fun. It's so much fun to have you all here. It really is. I just feel sorry for all those people waiting in line. What's the local time here? It's 11 p.m. local, Dallas time. Yeah. I just feel sorry for all those people having to. I was lucky. I was the first out of the plane, and I only had to wait 15 minutes. Those people will have to wait 2 hours for their turns. Wow. Love, you said, look, I wouldn't be where I am now in my life if I wouldn't have so much humor and also understanding. You know, the worst airport I've ever been stranded in was in the Philippines. The worst, in Manila. That's the last airport you ever want to be stranded in. Dallas Airport is like heaven compared to that. Like heaven, okay? So I'm fine. I really am. It's so funny. So this is Dallas Fort Worth, by the way. If you don't, for those of you who just joined me, I'm here at night, and I'm flying home tomorrow. I did a excursion to Texas, as you can see. I remember you talking about that. Yes, you remember Manila. Oh my goodness, I don't even want to go into that, but I can tell you, spend a night in Manila at the airport, no thank you. I think there was a stewardess who was also at that time, said that's the worst airport in the world. And Dallas is like heaven. It is. It is. I've been there once. Oh, no, you don't want to go. It's terrible. Order pizza and wine. You know, I love a glass of wine now. I crave for a glass of red wine. I really do. Not understanding my nothing. Open. Or only 11 people for the... What? 5-star airport. What's that? Sorry, I couldn't see that comment. Hang on. You had something about... Let me just... Sorry, I couldn't see that. Never left the airport. Right. No, but this is a decent airport. Really, it is. It's clean and you're safe here. You're very safe here. This is fine. It's fine. You know. It's so funny. I got stranded in Oslo for 2 days. Major fog. Yeah, but I'm sure Oslo is a decent airport too. I have not been. I've driven to Oslo, but I've never been at the airport. There, gentleman goes. So. Oh, the flight home is 3.5 hours. They gave me an exit row seat and everything. They did whatever they could because they could see my disappointment. Oh my goodness. And oh my goodness. They could see it all over my face. So they did the best, okay? They did their best. So at least I'm getting a decent, as long as the flight goes back home, I'm fine. It was nice. Lawyer from California to Nashville. Oh, I see. Oh, no, that's good. That's good. It's good company. Yeah, it's funny. So at least I get a full refund. And yeah, I don't know when I'm going to go to Orlando now because it worries me if you can't even get connections anymore. I'm going to wait a bit. I'm going to wait till the government shutdown has calmed down and that at least the TSA is working again and things working again. And then I'll make a new plan to fly again. I think that's just sensible, isn't it? Just take it calmly and wait for things to calm down. Everything will be back. I would personally be writing to someone. Yes. Yeah. You know, I'm going to plan, you know what? Japan trip, yes, Japan trip. David Hancock and I are so excited about Japan. I could talk all day and night. We've just received, I'm going to show you Stellar's eagles, the Stellar's eagles in Japan. That's going to be wonderful. But here, kid, I've got to tell you, you know that Canada has a problem with China at the moment. You won't believe this. And we're flying China Airlines. I can't tell you how funny this all is. Canada and China are not in best relationships. I'm Canadian, or German Canadian, and we are flying China Airlines. It's just so funny. So if you see me somewhere caught as a Canadian, no, we're flying via Taiwan. It should be okay. And then we're landing in northern Japan. It's just crazy, isn't it? I don't know what's going on. The whole world is a bit crazy at the moment. It is. It really is. It's not good. It's not good. Hi, Sherry, also there. Good. All keeping me company here. That's nice. Tell them you want a refund for all the people. Yes. Oh, that's a good idea. That will cost them millions. You know, with all you wonderful viewers and your wonderful comments, that would cost them millions. That will cost them millions to redo that. I'm so excited. Yes, and I want to be positive. The Japan trip is going to be the greatest thing ever. It will be. It will be. Okay. And we have, I'm going to tell you so much. I'm not going to give away what we're already planning and so on. I'm going to excite you. And whenever there's some areas that probably have no Wi-Fi and so on, but as soon as I get a connection, I will broadcast, okay? For sure, okay? Sure, I will. Class action lawsuit. Yeah. It can annoy any country. The world's definitely go crazy. That's true. You know, Gentleman Ghost, you said that so well. Why do you think I went to Canada, to live in Canada? Because I don't want to stand in the center of attention. Europe is in the center of attention. The United States is the center of attention. All these countries are. Canada seems to me like a peaceful country, peaceful, sensible country. And I really mean that in a very positive way. Maybe similar to Scandinavia or so. I didn't want any conflicts or anything. That's why I chose Canada, seriously. Nothing against other countries, seriously. I've lived in many countries, but that's why I chose Canada, because I thought, nobody cares about Canada. Nobody knows what the capital of Canada is. Great. Nobody knows that Canada is the second largest country in the world. Nobody has a foggiest idea. They all think probably Montreal is the capital of Canada, whatever. Who cares? It's fine. That's where I want to live. You need to go to the press, yeah. Well, you know, the Canadian TV is also after me. They said, Christian, you're going to broadcast from Orlando. That's the Canadian national TV. They're going to broadcast. Hey, we want to interview you. Now I better find a plan B to Switzerland. Yes, Switzerland too. Yes, Gentleman Ghost, Switzerland too. But it's very expensive. It's beautiful. Switzerland is so beautiful. Canada doesn't start wars. That is true. And you know, and the Canadians are nice people. They really are. Not all of them. They're crooks here too. Don't worry. I mean, and they're corrupt people like everywhere else. But in general, you can say that the Canadians are nice people. I really mean it. I really mean it. They're really polite, and I like that. I like to be polite, and I like to respect other people. And I think I belong to Canada. I'm very proud to be a Canadian citizen. I became a Canadian citizen in 2015, and I'm very proud of that, right? It's gotten bad in Switzerland now, has it? Has it? Yeah, you know, that's interesting. I used to love going to Switzerland. It's just such a perfect place. So maybe it's not so good there anymore either. Canada is fine. Yeah, in general, with Canadian passport, you can, yeah. When you give respect, you get respect, Sherry. Yes, and I agree with that. I absolutely agree. Yes, free healthcare. Now, the Canadian healthcare works only as long as you don't get sick, okay? That's why I try and stay healthy. I try. I mean, fingers crossed. Nobody can guarantee what happens tomorrow. That's why I always live like there's no tomorrow. I live like there's no tomorrow, okay? But, yeah, Sherry, you know that, right? The Canadian health system works fine as long as you don't get sick. And it's true. It's not fantastic. It's not. So I don't want to comment to whether it's better or not in the States. I've heard bad things about the States, but also heard good things about the States. So I don't know. That's for you to say individually wherever you live, right? Whether you have a good healthcare system or not. The Canadian system, it's okay. They have good doctors, but in general, I don't know. It's okay. Just stay healthy. Stay healthy and stay out of trouble. That's what I try in life. Yes, Canada has its own issues, of course. And happy I was born there. Yes, man, you were. No, it has lots of issues. Of course it has. I mean, goodness me. Every country has issues, yes, and they're positives. It has. But I think Canada, all in all, has more positives than many other countries. And look at that. More and more people are lining up. I just want to show you this quickly. Look at that. The lines are getting longer and longer. You see, this is all for rebooking. It's 11 p.m. here. These poor people. There's 3 people working there. 3 people working there. I feel so sorry for these people. We offer profit healthcare system for business, many millions. Yeah, and I know healthcare shouldn't be about oh my goodness, so many people. Some alarm or what? I don't know what's going on here. I feel sorry, and they're all so patient. They're all so patient. They're going to stand there for hours, right? Maybe they're going to open something up, yeah. I think they should be nicer to these people. I mean, there should be so many employees handling these people. I mean, these are customers. I don't understand that. Stay healthy, just a glass of red wine. That's the French way. Yes, Annie, that's the French way. Vive la France, because the French have this wonderful thing, and I've lived, there was in France and Italy, it's so wonderful. They would come on their beautiful vineyards, they would come and give you a glass of red wine, of their own red wine at night or so. And they looked so happy. They looked so happy, and they were. Simple and happy, that's what it's about, yes. C'est la vie, oui, c'est vrai. Absolutely. and it is like that, it is like that. Yes. So, anyway, thank you so much for joining me. So I'm going to give you a wake-up call tomorrow morning. I've worked in the healthcare, yes, in the U.S. healthcare business down for years. Well, unfortunately, I heard that many times. Did you get a flight? Yes, I did. I got a flight back home, Cherie, 9 a.m. They gave me the last seat. It's an exit row seat. And they said, look, they're going to put me in group 1, which is nice. I'm allowed to board first, just because they felt so bad. They could see my disappointment. I said, I'm supposed to give broadcasts from there, the lunar eclipse. And I said, oh my goodness. So that's it. I'll not be hearing you late. No. I will be awake again at 6 a.m. or something, maybe 5 a.m. Give us 6 a.m. Good morning to you all, and wish you a wonderful day and all the best. So no, the flights have not been canceled, Marine. That's not a thing. I was on time at my gate, but they gave away my seat. So we were late, and just before they closed it. And then all the flights to Orlando and the major airports in Florida are all fully booked. So they couldn't even give me another flight, right? That was what was happened. So I said, I'm going home. I'm going back to Canada. That's what I said. Give me a flight back to Canada. And they said, oh my goodness, this guy is serious. And I was very serious. So they gave me a flight back to Canada. That's what it is. Have a good night. Yes, I'm going to have a good night. I'm not the guy who stretches out and sleeps on benches. I just don't like it. So I'm probably going to stay away at night. And also have my photographic equipment. I don't want to leave that alone, you know. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This is nothing, okay? It's not Manila. For goodness sakes, it's not Manila. It's a nice airport. So I'm very grateful. It's nice and warm and everything's fine. And you know what? I'm going to not let you down. I'm going to find a beautiful spot for the lunar eclipse. Yes, I don't have to stand in a lineup. Everything's fine. Everything's fine, yes. Shopping. Well, all the shops are closed, you know. All the shops are closed. But it's okay. It's okay. Okay. No, I'm not. Yeah, I've got a seat. Everything's fine, okay? So I'm glad to go back home. If I were stuck here in Dallas, I really would be sad. Okay. Thank you. So I'm traveling on my own. Yeah, I'll give hugs to Rosanna when I get back. And if I'm up to it, and if you're up to it, join me tomorrow at about 6 a.m. early in the morning. You know, maybe Starbucks opens a bit earlier here. Gentleman Ghost, in New York, you have this endless nights of Starbucks, I know. I wish they would have that here, because I really need a latte or something very big and nice now, you know. Anyway, okay, take care. Okay, my friends, take care, and thanks so much for joining me. And give some thumbs up, give some motivation, and I promise I won't